There is one EV maker rising through the ranks, and it's called Canoo. And it just won an order for 4,500 vans from Walmart, sending its shares soaring this week. Could it take on Rivian? Let's talk about all that and more with who else but our Ed Ludlow. So could it?
That's an amazing chart. 100% gain in 7 days. I mean, this really surprised us.
Because people were writing it off, let's be clear.
Exactly. This is, for context, a startup that has struggled, literally to do anything. It's missed its own goals. It's changed strategy a number of times. It has this kind of futuristic camper van looking kind of EV, but it's never really made any progress. The stock, was obliterated basically since it went public via SPAC in 2020. But getting a big order like this from Walmart, not just on the share reaction, but the company's outlook has completely changed.
And you actually got kind of an inside look at what they have going on when you were in Bentonville, which is, of course,
the
where
home of
Walmart headquarters
So I was at Up Summit a few weeks ago. Up Summit is a kind of annual conference for mobility nerds and VCs that is co-hosted by the Walton family. And Sam Walton is a board member at Walmart. And I was walking around and I was like, hold on. Isn't that a Canoo over there? And it was a prototype. And at the time, didn't really think much of it. And lo and behold, a few weeks later, they have this agreement. Although there's a lot of caveats to this agreement, I have to say.
What are the caveats?
So Walmart can walk away at any time, 30 days notice for no reason. That's a worry if you're Canoo. And the other thing is that Canoo hasn't demonstrated it can do anything yet. It hasn't really built anything. It doesn't have a clear manufacturing strategy. It has various plans to do stuff, some in Bentonville, some in other states. So, this is a hypothetical right now.
And aren't they boxing Amazon out of buying any of these?
Well, here's what's interesting, right? You think about Walmart and Amazon, these are great logistics giants. Amazon already uses multiple brands for gas-powered or diesel-powered trucks. Walmart has made this bet, 4,500, but Walmart also has agreements with GM and Ford. And no one is making any of these at any volume right now.
Exactly. Isn't that really the biggest challenge? Just to actually how are they going to make 4,500 of these?
Yeah, exactly. So, Rivian is kind of the poster child because they have this order for 100,000 units from Amazon to build these kind of bug-eyed vans. You just showed them on the screen. My sources tell me they've built about 600 of them so far, maybe 1,000, and they're supposed to deliver 10,000 by the end of the year. And, the pace just has been disrupted by supply chain problems, etc. But there's competition there, and it's an interesting market because we're super obsessed with the consumer EV. But we forget that in the world of moving things from A to B, all these commercial giants need other stuff. They need vans and trucks and things that you and I won't get behind the wheel of.